My husband shook me awake and asked, "Why do you stand at Mary's doorway for hours every night holding kitchen knives?" I jerked upright in bed, heart pounding against my ribs. "What are you talking about? I don't do that." He held up his phone, screen glowing in the darkness of our bedroom. "I have it on video, Julia, every single night." I watched myself on the hallway camera footage, standing perfectly still at our 6-year-old daughter's door. 2 kitchen knives clutched in my hands, one in each fist. The timestamp read 12:03 a.m. "That's not possible," I whispered. But there I was, motionless for hours according to the fast-forward playback. Miles scrolled through multiple recordings from the past week. Same position, same knives, same vacant expression on my face. I had absolutely no memory of any of it. "How long has this been happening?" I asked, my voice cracking. Miles pulled up the footage history on his phone. "I installed the camera a month ago when Mary mentioned hearing footsteps. I thought maybe she was sleepwalking." He showed me night after night of recordings. "You stand there from midnight until almost 4 a.m. Then you just walk back to bed." We reviewed more footage together, sitting at the kitchen table with his laptop. I appeared at 11:58 p.m. in every video, retrieved the knives from the kitchen drawer, and took my position. Like clockwork. Miles had dark circles under his eyes I hadn't noticed before. "I didn't want to scare you, but this isn't normal, Julia. We need to get you help. Have you asked Mary about this?" I managed to ask. He nodded slowly. "She says she hears tapping on her window sometimes. I checked outside but never found anything." My blood turned cold. Tapping on her window. I instinctively stood up and walked to the knife drawer, pulling it open. The 2 largest knives were at the front, handles facing out. Had I arranged them that way? That night, I forced myself to stay awake. Miles set up his phone to record me, and I sat on the couch drinking coffee. At 11:45 p.m., a strange heaviness washed over me. I fought against it, digging my nails into my palms. The clock hit 11:58 p.m., and everything went black. I woke up at 4:07 a.m., standing in our bedroom, Miles staring at me with wide eyes. "You just stood there again. I tried to talk to you, even shook you, but you were completely gone." He showed me the new footage. I looked like a statue, unblinking, unmoving, except for the subtle rise and fall of my chest. The next morning, I examined Mary's window from outside. Small scratches marked the frame, concentrated around the lock. Fresh marks overlapped older ones. My hands trembled as I took photos. Miles called the police while I questioned Mary. "Tell me about the tapping sounds, sweetheart." She looked up from her coloring book. "They stopped a while ago. Now I just hear you walking around outside my door." Officer McCoy arrived within the hour and examined the window. "These are tool marks, probably from someone trying to jimmy the lock." She photographed everything meticulously. "Has anyone been watching your house? Any strange vehicles?" We couldn't think of anything unusual. She recommended motion sensors for the backyard and extra locks on Mary's window. Miles installed cameras outside that afternoon. If someone's been trying to get in, we'll catch them. That night, he stayed awake to monitor all the feeds while I inevitably blacked out. He kissed my forehead at 11:45 p.m. Maybe your subconscious knows something we don't. At 12:47 a.m., according to Miles's frantic retelling the next morning, a figure appeared at Mary's window. Dark clothing, face obscured by a hood. They produced a thin metal tool and worked at the lock while I stood guard inside, knives ready. The figure tried for 20 minutes before giving up and disappearing into the shadows. Miles had called 911 immediately, but the intruder vanished before police arrived. Officer McCoy reviewed the footage with us. The build looks familiar. Height, about 5 feet 10 inches.
To continue, tap the arrow in the bottom right corner and copy the link, then tap the CapCut icon in the bottom left. Finally, click the red button.
3 days later, my phone blew up. It was Mom first. A bunch of texts starting